It's Christmas! It was a poor joke, but it seemed funny at the time. Hello.
Whose daft idea was this?
It was yours. For everybody who says, haven't you had the good weather this year? Yeah, that's right.
It is the 4th of November.
It is. It's Saturday morning. We're at a campsite called Donington Park Farmhouse Campsite. Get it right, correct?
Yeah.
The good thing about this campsite, and the reason we've picked it, is because you can get on from 9 AM in the morning. So consequently, we've only got one night, but we've been able to have, in effect, a good full day. However, it's been pouring down all day, but this is our first night away in the new van, so we've been messing around, really getting things how we wanted it, learning how to work things. Anyway, we are out in the rain. We figured we'd go for a walk. We've been to this campsite before, haven't we?
Yes.
And the good thing about this campsite is it's right next to East Midlands Airport, which you may think is a bad thing for the plane noise. It is in a way, but not if you like planes. I've been filming planes this morning in the rain, as you do. But the great thing about it is, as we say, November the 4th, nobody around here is allowed to have fireworks, so the dog loves it.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, it's good. So we're just going for a walk into a nearby village called Wilson. Why don't you come with us? Yeah, so if you come out of the site and just cross the road, you see a little lane, and eventually, about 10 or 15 minutes down the lane, you come into a little village. Lovely little quaint cottage there, thatch roof, and yeah, we're just really out for an explore. Just because it's raining, we don't have to stay in. There is a strong rumour, however, that there is a pub in the village, and I'll be totally honest, that swayed me to get off my arse and come and have a look. Who'd have thought they'd have named a village after a basketball? Well, look, you even get a little map of the village you're in case you get lost. We've actually been along this old railway line before. We walked into Melbourne, not the one in Australia. Campsite's up here. We've walked down this lane across here like this, and we're going this way now. You can see the thatched cottage is obviously a prominent landmark, but we're more interested in the Bull's Head because it sells beer. Oh, looks good to me. There's the pub. We can only hope it's got good beer on. Right, so this is the car park at the Bull's Head. Now, why is that significant? Well, we've been speaking to the guy in here, and they do campervan stopovers. It's free if you have a meal, and if you want hook up, it's a tenner. But it's nice and flat and level, and it was a fantastic couple of beers in the pub. So I think over the next few months, certainly over winter, we may pop back here and have a bit of a stopover. What do you think? There you go. Bull's Head, can recommend. Food isn't cheap, but isn't terrible.
But it's got great reviews
Yeah,
for food.
yeah, it has. And they were a really friendly pub. It was really nice. But we have to get back to the van now.
Before it goes dark.
Yeah, we've got about half an hour till it goes dark, and it is quite a dodgy lane to walk back up, so we'll pick you up in a bit. I'm very bright today.
Probably a good thing.
It is walking down this lane. Anyway, as we said, we'll pick you up. It'll be tomorrow morning now. We're not going to do our usual thing and rush off super early.
Although we've got things to do.
We have got things to do. Let you into a secret, because it'll have finished by now when you see this. This is going to be about, I don't know, 14th of December for you, I guess. Yeah, I've got to start jury service on Monday, which is going to be the 6th. 6th of November. I'm really looking forward to that. Not. So, yeah.
Some people think it's a great thing, but
I don't think it's a great thing. It's annoying. Yeah, as I was saying, I've got to go and find some parking spaces tomorrow afternoon in the daylight and familiarise myself with the run to the court. Some would say I'm not the best placed person to do some sort of jury service, but you know, fingers crossed it gets deferred, or I get thrown out for being too ugly or criminal looking. I don't know. Anyway, would you trust me? Guilty! Guilty! Anyway, yeah, so, but tomorrow morning is supposedly, it'll do, I've been drinking, it's supposed to be quite dry and sunny. So we might do a bit of filming and wandering around in the morning before we shoot off. Let's say it won't be our usual 8 o'clock departure. We'll probably be around till at least 11 in the morning, I guess. But anyway, we'll pick you up then. I'm waffling, etc. Goodbye. Good morning. It is a marked difference this morning to last night. Sun is out, blue skies. It's a lovely campsite, this. Perhaps not the best place to come if you don't like aeroplanes. It does depend on which way they're taking off and landing. Yesterday they were coming into land this way, and that's quieter. This morning they're taking off that way, and it's noisy. About 6 o'clock this morning they all kicked off. We had about 4 or 5, and yeah, it's pretty loud when they start. There was one in the night, presumably we have a lot of DHL flights out of here, so it was a cargo flight. I think that was really loud, like 2 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, it is a great sight. I think there's one due to come any time now, to be honest. Here we go, look. That is a Jet 2, and it's going to Malaga. So here is the main entrance. You've got your motorhome service point there. There's a load of toilet blocks all around the site. A lot are locked off for winter now. Them ones in front, for example. These ones here are locked off. There are some more up here by the main newly built shower block. I'll show you them in a second. You can see there's loads of waste points around the site, and other than the aeroplanes and the racetrack, it's really quite a nice site. There is a hotel and restaurant over there. You can go to the bar if you want to. So you've got your washing up point out there. And then these toilets are open here, look. But these ones are closed off. And then you've got a really modern block here. Right, so this is the inside of the shower block. You have to buy a card to use the shower. You can see £1.50, one token for 5 minutes. bit expensive if you ask me, considering we paid £29.50 in what is near enough winter. But that said, it's a lovely modern site. So there you go. The thing is with this, it is just a shower block really. There's only one toilet in this one. It's more showers. The toilets are mainly outside. What do you think your first night in the van then?
Well, it took a bit of setting up the bed and putting it back down again, but it's, you know, it's completely different.
Yeah, it is.
Before. We've got a few options, I think,
yeah,
to explore. But I tell you what, it was so comfy.
It was, yeah.
I never woke up once and thought, oh, my hip hurts, which I used to in the old van.
Yeah,
I think the cushions were just too hard in that.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot more comfortable. We were going to show you.
And warm.
Oh yeah, the heater's a lot better. And believe it or not, when a van's properly insulated, wow, it's a game changer. Anyway, we were going to do a bit of a van tour, but it's been that wet and boggy. We're going to save that for the next video, we think, as long as it's dry. I'll quickly show you around the outside of the van, simply because we've had the official naming ceremony. I managed to you should have seen me this morning actually. Got a hairdryer out and dried the van off where I wanted to put the stickers.
I will say that I did offer to come out and hold the camera so that you
But anyway,
it wasn't really a serious offer.
No.
But
that meant her getting out of her bed.
I thought I best, oh sorry Pop, I thought I best offer,
yeah.
You know, show willing and all that.
But anyway, we'll quickly show you that on the van, and then we're buggering off. As I said yesterday, I've got to go and find my route to the bloody Crown Courts and find somewhere to park, and oh god, civil duty my arse, I don't want to do it. Civic duty, whatever, they throw you guilt letters, you must do this. No, I don't want to. I wish I'd got a criminal record sometimes. But the best I've got is Outlander Still and More by the police. No? Never mind.
Yeah, I know, mate.
Could have said
Regatta de Blanc.
Or synchronicity. Anyway. Right, here we go then. Just where we've walked back from. Right down the bottom there, we did a quick circle around chatting to you. And if you ever come to this site, great 4G coverage for us, certainly on Vodafone and on Smarty and on O2. 3 networks.
But better up at the top, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, down at the bottom gets quite boggy as well.
That's right, yeah, I was just going to say that. Down the bottom there, it's obviously lower level, so it is quite boggy. Up here, we find is better. The pitches are all level where we are. That's the same pitch we were on last year, year before, whatever, last time we were here. We did park down the bottom the first time we came, and it's just too boggy. Anyway, here's the van. Let me quickly show you. Yes, we haven't gone for the massive YouTube thing, but we have put our YouTube handle on there. And then, not that one, not that one. Gone for a bit more of a subtle sticker. The flies love the grey paintwork. But everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Athena. Why have we gone for Athena?
Okay, so Athena is the half brother, half sister even of Apollo. She's got an association with grey.
Yeah, she's the grey-eyed goddess. No, she's the grey-eyed goddess. That's what they say, and she's also the goddess of war, I believe. And it does look a bit aggressive, that van. So,
but also she's credited with inventing ships and
travel and stuff like
that sort of thing. So
there are so many different variations on these Greek gods, and they cross over from Roman gods. But we did think we'd try and go with something Greekish, as it's an Apollo, and Athena, as Heather said, is Apollo's half-sister or something like that. Like I say, so many variations. But it was just the grey-eyed goddess thing that got me. I'll let you into a secret. I wanted to call it Elizabeth. I wanted to carry on with the Pirates of the Caribbean theme and go with Elizabeth Swan. who's obviously one of the characters, but I got vetoed very early on.
Well, the swan is a reference to...
It's just the one swan, actually.
Top fours and all this
Yeah.
sort of thing. So there's so many... What do you call it?
Don't know. I'm going to let you sweat.
I can't remember the word. Where it's...
Tick, tick, tick.
I'm never going to get it. Am I?
Similarities?
No, that wasn't the word I was after. Tenuous.
Tenuous links?
Yes.
Yeah, there are. Should just say, I have done a little sticker on the back as well. But I put that on top of the darker grey. Apologies for the camera, we still haven't done the screen mount. I bought a brand new one and broke it, putting it on, so got to get another one.
You bought a cheap one.
I did. Well, you didn't buy it. Anyway, so we're going to finish up here. We'll catch you on the next one. As I say, hopefully we'll show you around the van a bit more then. Although you will have seen it, to be honest, when we did the video a few videos ago where we went on an emergency run up to S&L to view it, I pretty much showed you everything there anyway. We've only really personalised it a bit, haven't we? Yeah. And to be fair, we're still getting used to where things are going to live, so you might be better waiting for a next one.
Well, yeah, because we might end up using the video to remind us where we've put stuff.
Exactly.
We were looking for something and I had opened 2 or 3 cupboards.
There's so many cupboards.
But
anyway,
it's brilliant.
It is.
And nothing's full.
No. Except for the fuel tank, that was a disc. £123.50. Anyway.
It was running on fumes.
It was,
though.
yeah. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget, as always, there's a plane coming above. There's so many planes. If you like planes, great. Yeah.
Oh, it's a DHL one.
Oh, it has to be. They're massive as well. Anyway, as I say, if you want to join the Facebook group, find us. We're called Rick and Heather now. The YouTube channel is now called Rick and Heather Campervanners with the @Rick and Heather. I'm trying to keep the Pearl, the CV20 hashtag going so I don't lose some sort of Google search. It'll work. It is what it is. And if you've liked the video, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. I'm going to flip the video now and film us going out. See you then. Bye bye. Say bye, Poppy.
Bye bye.
And say bye from Athena.